Hello, we're going to go over a question that appears in both the Foundation and Higher iGCSE Paper 1 in summer 2019. I recommend pausing the video after each question is shown so you can try it yourself. Then play the video again to see the solution and where the marks are awarded. This is question 19 from the Foundation paper, which is also question 5 from the Higher paper. So if you give it a quick go, pause the video and then return to see how to answer it and where the points are available. Okay, welcome back. So the question's saying Becky has a biased 6-sided dice. The table gives information about the probability that when the dice is thrown, it will land on each number. And then we're told that Becky is going to throw the dice 200 times and we need to work out an estimate for the number of times that the dice will land on an even number. So the first thing that we can see is that the probabilities are not all given. So the first thing that we want to do is add up the probabilities with the x terms and equate them to 1. So we've got 2x plus 0.18 plus another 2x plus 3x plus 0.26 plus x, and we know that when we've added them all together they'll equal 1. We can then simplify the terms, so we can see we've got 2x plus another 2x, which is 4x, plus 3x, which is 7x, plus another x, so we've got 8x all together. We can then add the 0.18 and the 0.26, which means we add in 0.44, and that is going to equal 1. If we then take away the 0.44 off the left-hand side, we need to also take it off the right-hand side, which would leave us with 8x is equal to 0.56. We then want to divide both sides by 8. This will leave us with just the 1x on the left-hand side, and we find that that is equal to 0.07. Now we know what x is, we can then look at each of the even numbers and what the probabilities will be. So the probability of landing on an even number is equal to 0.18 add 3 x's add another x, which is the same as 0.18 add, and we can add these together, so we've got 4x. We know what x is, so we can substitute that in. So we've got 0.18 add 4 times x, which is 0.07. And this will give us 0.18 add 0.28, which is equal to 0.46. So that's the probability of landing on an even number. But the final part of the question is asking us to estimate the number of times the dice will land on an even number when the dice is thrown 200 times. So we use the probability of landing on an even number, 0.46, and we times that by the number of times that we're going to roll the dice, which is 200. And that will give us an answer of 92. Now, if you get the answer of 92, then you score the 4 marks. Otherwise, if you've done some of the working out but not reached 92, you might be able to get some points. So the first point is for adding all of your probabilities up and showing that they add up to a total of 1. The next point is for simplifying and rearranging to find that x is equal to 0.07. The third point is for finding out the probability of landing on an even number is 0.46. And your final point is for finding the estimate for the number of times that the dice will land on an even number is 92. I hope you found that helpful.